Okay, so we got this and this and this. So what I do is I sorted my colors from my green and my white. And so the white is a neutral, which goes down here or down here, and the green I've terminated. So all we have to do is measure and leave a bit of slack here. So we're going to cut these. Okay, so I've stripped these, and I'm just going to shove these into the neutral bar. You want me to videotape you? Fine. Why are you zoomed out? I don't know. There you go. Terminating the neutrals. Okay, now we're gonna do red and black and blue, red, black, blue, red. And this side is red, black, blue, red. So this side, since it doesn't matter, I need something. I'm gonna go down and then up. Now this is why the Nitex so easy, because if I bend these, I'm like, well, this is approximately the correct length. Let's say red, black, blue, red. So put this in here. Here. Oops. This is usually much faster. That tool is nice when it works, but when it doesn't work, it looks like it's a pain. But it works like 99% of the time. The wire. The wire is different. Okay, so now it's probably THHN or whatever they call that. Why is the wire different? Well, it's the same gauge. It's probably got like a different jacket on it. Okay, so we probably put the wire into our breaker. We want to make sure that it goes we don't want to see any current pump. Okay.
And then you're gonna zip tie this here.
Where is the place?
Yes.
Where?
They're right there. There's a big bag of them.
Big supply. This one?
No, zip tie in here.
Yeah, I know that.
Yeah.
But it fell. This zip tie.
Yeah, grab them all the wires together, even the neutrals, and just tie one zip tie there. Don't zip tie this, just these. Perfect.
Okay.
Now you do the same on the other side. Did you do your ground already?
Yeah.
Okay.
Watch out here. Take a zip tie.
Oh, that's not a zip tie thing. That's for nailing it on.
This?
Yeah. That's something else.
That looks exactly like this one. Right?
No, that's different. You're not getting a zip tie in there.
So we got a zip tie.
Well, no, you gotta get your zip tie right here.
No, here.
You can just zip tie to this or to this.
Here. Then go back up. Like this. Black. Then we'll have this. So we'll put these.
This video will stand out as being Canadian, but I believe in the US they do not use the red, black, blue order. I think they use black, red, blue. They reverse the first two. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm almost certain of it.
Now if you wanted to, you could just wire it in like this.
No, you can't do that.
You can even go like this.
Yeah, if you want to get shot. You can't put anything in here.
You can go around like this too. You can do it any way you want. But we like to do it this way. So
There is no other way of doing it. This is how you do it. Don't make a mess in the panel.
we're not making a mess.
No, I'm saying to anyone watching, don't ever make a mess in the panel. Leave the panel clean.
You can fill your panel with Moretz if you want.
This is illegal. It's against
No, it's
code.
not. I checked.
There's no Moretz allowed in the panel.
Yeah, there is.
No.
Yeah. What section of the code says you can't put in Moretz?
I don't know. Inspector told me he couldn't do it because we did it at one school because I was screwed. One of the wires was short.
Inspector.
And he's like, repull that shit.
Hey, be nice.
Sorry, it's PG channel.
Well, you can actually pull a Moretz into your panel, but some inspectors don't like it. But legally, you can do it. Because I had this problem somewhere. I can't remember now. I followed my advice to line up, and then I'll put one plate here. Let's put the wire.
It's a pain to get those in sometimes.
What you can do is you can bend the tip of the zip tie before you put it in, and then it's easy to get in. Although maybe I would.
The Eaton panels are more friendly for this sort of thing.
The Eaton panels come pre-assembled.
I don't know. I find the panel manufacturers hit and miss. I like Eaton's 84 circuit panels. I don't think anyone makes a better one. But I like Schneider's CDPs and their little panels. I think they're more friendly. Don't get me wrong, Eaton ones are good too. There's nothing wrong with them. But to each their own. Everybody's gonna have their preference. But I like these Schneider panels, these small ones, because these breakers snap in, whereas like on an Eaton or a Siemens, there's a lug here where the breaker will hook in. So when you loosen the screw on the bus, essentially you have to be careful if you're using, like the Schneider Eaton style breakers, because you have to also be supporting the breaker or it could fall. Whereas on the Schneider, if you're working on it live, you can pull the screw out and the breaker's not going to fall, so it kind of frees up one hand, which is nice. And then, but on the larger panels, these snap-on breakers don't think they're very neat. They start to sag, whereas on the Eaton and the Siemens panels, they're gonna sit nice and square, and it just has a better look, a better feel. Now on the CDPs,
hey, this is my channel.
I don't know. Do you want the commentary or no?
Well, let's leave it.
On the CDPs, the Schneider with their eye line, you don't need any hardware. The breakers just slide right on, and that's it. Whereas like on an Eaton, with like a PRL 3000, you gotta get hardware, and sometimes like the distributors will gouge the hell out of you on the hardware. There's always that was my one beef with Eaton. If I was a businessman, I would do exactly what they do, because that's how you make money. They're not a charity, but for doing work, it's much cheaper to work on a Schneider CDP. But then again, it can also hit you the other way around, because the Schneider breakers cost more, and the Eaton breakers are cheaper. So I guess the one way or the other, you're always winning or losing. So you gotta just choose who you prefer to work with. Sometimes you don't get to choose. The customer chooses for you, as is our case. Usually they'll spec and they'll say, like, if you're doing a distribution project, they'll say either provide us one manufacturer and you can pick whoever you want, or they'll tell you they'll select the manufacturer and they'll say, you know, you get an Eaton distribution package, and then that's it. There's no shopping around unless you want to try to substitute, but then
That's not really how it works.
that's another game.
They always got you, they let you have whatever you want, but the distributor might only have access to one brand. And the manufacturer might want a specific contractor to win, so you give them a better price. So sometimes you can end up with an Eaton package that's really cheap, sometimes you can end up with a Schneider package that's really cheap.
That's true.
So our next project, it's all Eaton. But the other thing is, sometimes you gotta match what they already have, because they don't want to have to.
See, that's the thing I don't understand. We ended up using the Eaton package in our next project, but all the existing equipment was Schneider.
A lot of Sylvania, but Sylvania.
So Sylvania too, but they're nobody. I don't think they even make panels anymore. I think they're long gone, and their panels are just as shitty as the old Federal ones.
That's language.
That the breakers don't trip and they overheat. It's just like the insurance company would love to know if you have a Federal Pioneer panel. I'll tell you that much. You missing the screw? It's probably in here
You're
somewhere.
done.
You got all four on? Okay, put the cover on. This thing's done. It just needs a few fillers and you can do them after. Alright, bye-bye.